So Jeremy, Bunnell, and I fished qualifiers, which led up to a classic for the Michiana Fishing League. Jeremy had to fish day one by himself and managed to catch 3 fish for us, which was fantastic because it's hard to do by yourself sometimes. So we fished the second day, and that's what this video is. It's on the Buchanan stretch in Michigan of the St. Joe River. And as you can see, Jeremy put on a show.
Hey, Jim. I can see my exhaust.
You ready for this?
Just smoking, and there's no water.
I hope y'all do good.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So to start day 2, we were in 8th place. We were at about a 5-pound deficit from first place. So we had our work cut out for us. Luckily, Jeremy knew the river a little bit, and it definitely panned out for us.
I skipped it in there, just...
Yeah. I got it. Jeremy with the first one.
He was right there at the edge of that branch. I just threw it, I just kind of pitched it in there and was just letting it fall, because it's kind of deep right here. Hooked on the way down.
Right at the boat.
Yep, right at the boat. I think he'll keep.
Yeah, I think so too. A nice smallmouth. So as you've seen, we started in this cove, which is all the way at the other end from the ramp that we took off at. It's the other end of the 2 dams that separate this section. Jeremy had a little cove that we wanted to fish. We ended up going through it 3 times, and the first and a third time really helped us out.
I'm glad it's going the same, because man, you hear Zach and those guys talk about this place, it's like, felt like if me and Scott would have stayed back here for a while, we'd have had a day, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, a 10-pound day could be.
Oh, yeah.
Could be
It's
great.
as bad as what guys say it is, for, you know. Yeah, see, it's gonna be on now. Get you a white chatterbait in your hands, right? No stopping it.
Well, I'm gonna throw a swim jig if you're throwing a chatterbait.
Oh yeah, just as good. I mean, I'm marking tons of fish back here, though, man. There's a lot of activity. There's a good one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Attaboy.
Absolutely. It's a fun stretch. I don't know what people are talking about. I can tell the way he hit that thing. That was a good one.
That's how you make up the deficit.
Absolutely, man. 4 more like that.
Yep. You just keep going, kid.
Get in there, everybody's gonna be like, yeah, see what happens when you get Wheeler back in the boat.
Yeah, right. Well, it'll be on film. So there you got nothing to say.
I'm just playing.
But you're right.
Be like, yeah, see what happens, you fish alone, you get 3, you know.
Right. Might want to back us up then.
Back us up, you think?
I would stay off the bank a little bit more.
I'm all for it, man. That's why I just, yeah, please tell me.
Them last 2 hit pretty far out, didn't they?
That last one,
away
he was
from the
probably
bank.
at the edge of that brush, you know, probably 10 feet off the,
Off the bank?
yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
You might be too close.
Hey, that's what I am no expert.
I'm...
Well, I guess what I'm saying is I'm always open for advice. And
But by all means, keep doing what you're doing.
yeah. Well, I mean, you make a good point. That small he hit out, and he was probably at the edge of that branch where that was that green tree limb. Ooh, man. God, he wants it so bad. There he goes.
He might go.
Oh, I think so. Looked bigger than that first smallie.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong.
I think you're right.
You can tell it was a smallie. He hit that thing. I mean, he was not going to give up.
Yeah.
He missed it the first time. He missed it the second time. It was just. All right, one more.
One more. I mean, we got time. You want to kick her on higher speed and just burn down this bank to the bridge, or you know, whatever.
We absolutely could.
I would. I'd just burn through here. You know.
Let's do it.
We get a bite. Shit, one more fish is what we need for a limit. Cover a little water.
What are you throwing, chatter?
Yeah.
Tell you what, man. I like how you run it fast. I mean, you all right coming up and running it for a little bit?
I'm good.
Put it on that high speed. Put it on that high speed wheeler setting.
Yeah, that's up to you.
I like you got a good cadence with that.
Right now, we're just looking for that one fish, so
Yeah.
it may be best just to burn through here.
Yep.
Cover some water. I
No,
mean,
you sold me on that. I know that's a.
it's like you said. He said it's all good, so.
This one might be a decent one. Might keep. They always look big when they jump way out far like that.
Yeah. Yeah, eating that chatterbait today, brother. I wouldn't put that down.
Smoked it as soon as it hit the water.
I would not stop throwing that damn thing. Me and Rivers never communicate. Ooh, shit, you might go, huh?
Bigger than that last one I thought that was. Came out of the weeds. I saw him the whole time. Yeah, it's smaller. Yeah, it's up to you. We can work past these guys when we get past them, or we can motor up to the bridge. Whatever your gut's telling you.
Mine ain't working today. Yours is.
I'd run right down this. See that opening there?
With the wind cutting down?
I would, yep. Just to see real quick.
I love that, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
Just to see. We're looking for one, and that's a good place to trap some bait. There it is.
That looks like a good one. Come on in. No. No, it's skinny.
We'll measure them anyway.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, I got it. Another smallmouth in the weed.
Oh, yeah. 14 and a half?
Number 5, brother. He's almost 15.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right, let's do some upgrades now. Good call on this spot. See that gut, dude? See?
Hard to use it when it ain't working.
I was watching you. What do you think? Man, he was like bouncing. Something I was like, oh, dude, what do I got here?
Yeah.
That's number 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can throw a tag on him. Maybe we'll have to do some measuring at some point.
Shouldn't be easy. I think there's only 2 of them that we gotta worry about.
Well, so what are your thoughts on? We got 1 hour. We head back over that spot where we saw those big ones around Weigel and like work that area, maybe try to get lucky. We work this again. I mean, there's some other spots I have on the way down.
I don't think this is gonna pan out anymore.
Yeah, this has probably been hit once or twice.
If anything, I would try to cover more area with chatterbaits, just simply because it's the only thing we've caught them on.
Yeah. This one feels good.
Oh yeah. Good
It's a big smallie.
Big smallie. Oh, yes, sir. That's what we're talking about. Look at the size of that. Ooh, doggy. Nice. Alright, I know which one we can call. You're gonna be a superstar after this one.
Hatch, watch none of it recorded.
What's that?
Watch like none of this, like it never recorded anything. Watch.
I'm putting him in there right now
Yeah.
with nothing. You are the man. On a jig.
He bit that twice. The first time, like I missed him, and I did not think he was that big. It felt just like a tap tap tap, you know. And then set the hook, missed him, and then he came back and got it. And
No kidding.
I still didn't think he was that big until he like went back down. I'm like, oh, that's a good one.
That's what.
So we ended up throwing chatterbaits all day. That was our, I mean, he caught a couple on a jig, but the Z-Man jackhammers, they came through shining. You guys know I love them baits. I kind of got Jeremy hooked on them, especially throwing them on braid. We both throw them on 20-pound test braid, no leaders, straight to the chatterbait, and let her fly.
Go broke. It don't bite, trust me.
Oh shit, freaking donkey. I thought you never been around before. 3.9.
Thank you. 3 what?
309. 3.09.
It didn't beat yours?
No.
Huh.
Huh. Huh.
Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, that's another nice one.
Yeah, they got
You're gonna make me edit like crazy.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. Kids are involved. That's a nice fish, bud. That's a 12-pound leg, 11 easy. Yeah.
10,
10, 4, 7,
10, 4,
10, 4,
6.
7, 8.
10, 4, 6, 0.
Good job, guys.
Nice. Thank you. That's all him.
You know, this is one of those days that it's an epic trip. It really was. It worked out great. We ended up second place. We lost by under a pound, so we made up some ground for sure, which is always a good thing to do if you're able to.
So you think we got second or first?
Go, Ken.
Is that what that?
Go, Ken.
Yeah, what was their weight?
Really?
Yep, 14.58. 14.58. Second place. Jim Fennell, Jim Wheeler.
Nice. There you go, Keith.
Man, y'all moved up.
I think it's still gone, but it turned off.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Third place, McDaddy. Larry. Brown eye.
Good job.
Nice.
I appreciate you guys watching. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you all out there.